What's going on, everybody? My name is Matthew Gilbert. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, father and stepfather to 5 beautiful children, and a student at the New England Institute of Technology, where I study audio and video production. I'm also a resident of Taunton, Massachusetts. This is important because I'm making a documentary about the heroin epidemic in Taunton, Massachusetts. I did a news story for a school project where I covered the heroin epidemic going on in Taunton, Massachusetts. And it was only a short thing. I interviewed a police officer and just a brief little story. I got such a reaction from people on the Improving Taunton Facebook page and the Taunton PD Scanner page that I decided that maybe I should look deeper into this and tell the full story of addiction from all sides. In this documentary, I'm going to be speaking to family members who have lost loved ones to overdoses. I'm going to speak to people who are trying to get clean and people who are clean. I'm going to be speaking to the mayor, Tom Hoy. I'm also going to be speaking to Nikki Fontaine, who is the program director at River to Recovery in Fall River, Massachusetts. The reason why I'm doing this Indiegogo is because I'm literally doing this documentary myself. I'm the cameraman, I'm the writer, I'm the editor, the graphics designer, I'm everything. I'm doing it all myself. I have nobody helping me. There's nobody even behind these cameras that are recording me right now. I'm trying to use the resources that I have at my school, but during vacations and days off, or just if other students need the equipment for actual school projects, then I won't be able to take the stuff out. So I may need to rent equipment. I think telling the story of addiction is very important. You have some people who pretty much think of addicts as scum and they don't want to be bothered. Or you have the other side of the spectrum where, you know, a family loses a loved one to addiction. Whether they die or not, they've lost them to addiction. Heroin is one of those drugs that begins with prescription drugs. And the more I study on it and the more I look into Taunton, Massachusetts, into my hometown, I'm starting to realize that there's a lot more out there than what I thought. They're starting at younger ages, not necessarily on heroin, but one of my sources have told me that there is a lot of drugs going on in the Taunton High School. A lot of drug dealing, and apparently Xanax is the drug of choice. I'm working on getting an interview with the chief of police, Chief Walsh, and I'm going to be scheduling families and recovered addicts as well to tell, like I said, tell the whole story of addiction and try to find a way that we can battle back against it and hopefully clean up America, never mind just Taunton, Massachusetts. But I know that this is a problem that's plaguing our country, and a lot of people who end up hooked on heroin are actually they've they're really good people. They've had regular lives. They're not just druggies. A lot of them ended up in an accident or have some sort of injury where they get prescribed pain pills. And after taking those pain pills, they become addicted to them. And once the prescription runs out, they're cut off. So now they're going through withdrawals and they need that prescription. They need those drugs. They have to have them. And prescription drugs, pills, are expensive to buy on the street. So the next drug that does the same thing is heroin. And it's cheap. And it's easy to get your hands on. So they take some heroin and they're immediately hooked. And that's it. It's gotten so bad that there's syringes all around Taunton. People are finding them in parks and in front of the YMCA, just up and down the streets. I see ambulances back and forth. I'm reading on the Taunton PD scanner page, and it's another overdose, another overdose. There are people who are doing this with their kids in their car, and I'm talking about all across the country, as far as kids in their car and everything else. It's disgusting. My kids go to these schools. My kids live in this community. I can't even let them play outside because I'm scared of what they're going to see or what they're going to run into or possibly step on. Something needs to be done, and it seems to me that a lot of people are talking about what should be done and nobody's really taking too much action. So here's your chance. Take action. Help me fund this film so I can get it going, so we can educate people, so we can help people and hopefully open eyes to the warning signs of addiction. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of people dying. I'm tired of people losing their loved ones to this. I'm tired of people having the negative attitude of, oh, well, they put it in their arm, it's on them. That's ridiculous. It's disgusting. You don't know until you've gone down that road. You don't know until you've watched somebody close to you have that problem. You don't know. Help me educate you. If you can't donate, I understand money can be tight. But at least please share the video. Share the link. Talk about this to your people. Go to www.facebook.com/takingtaunton. I'll be posting updates. I have been posting updates as far as everything that's been going on where I'm at in the process, as far as where I'm at in the process of making the film. It's going to take a while, but I'm going to get it done. And I'm going to help people. That's my goal. Help me reach it.